right, good morning. Sunday, August the 17th, 2025. We got the TR8 warming up, waking up the neighbors. It's about 7 a.m. We're on our way to a show this morning called Brits on the Lake. That's in Port Perry, Ontario. The weather is iffy, so I don't expect a large turnout today. I was there at the show last year and it rained and had a mediocre turnout, so I'm expecting the same for today. But we're going regardless. We're going to go for a drive. So kept the top up, back window down, windshield Rain-X ready to go. Let's fill up with gas and hit the road. All right, just about 9:30 a.m. The rain has held off so far, which is a good thing. And we got plant 6 down here setting up for parts. And we got the street filling up this end of the street. And cars still arriving down here on the side street, making their way to Water Street, which is at the end here. We'll take you up that way and show you what's arrived thus far. Does this thing still run? I haven't seen it in a couple of years. Morning, morning. Morning, John. Yep, down that way. Well, unfortunately, it's starting to rain pretty good now, so everybody's getting their tops up, covered up. Wanted to see this XK120, I think down here it is. Didn't get a video of that yet, so let's see it down here. Just heading home from the Port Perry show. Unfortunately, the weather forecast held true, and we did get a little bit of rain, but we expected that anyway. So the tops came down for a little bit during the morning, and then went back up in the afternoon. Fortunately, the top is up for the drive home, much like it was for the drive there. It's drying out a little bit now, which is good. So we'll have a good rest of the way drive the rest of the way home. Anyway, good show today. Some good cars. Smaller than anticipated attendance, of course, because of the weather. Probably half the amount of cars that we would normally get to see in Port Perry, but still a good show nonetheless. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. See you then.